so I'm just going to jump on here and do a review of Walker. I should have done this Thursday, but I hate posting on YouTube because it takes so long to post. It drives me insane. But anyway, I really, really loved Walker. And if you come on here spreading any type of Jared hate, please just get off my video right now. I can't anymore. Like, the hate that he's getting is completely bonkers. People are twisting his words to fit their narrative and to hate on him. He's literally hated on for breathing at this point, and it's really disgusting. Like, I want it to stop. And I've tried to not say anything, but when it's this much, I just get so freaking annoyed. Guys, if you don't like Jared and you don't want to watch Walker, okay, then just, like, don't come on to all of his shit and just berate him. It's the worst on Twitter. Like, people are tagging him, starting a hate hashtag to go during Walker. It's really upsetting. But Walker did 2.43 million views, and I'm really happy about that. The real reviews on IMDb are all pretty positive. It's just with the, you know, the Destiel shippers, that part of the, not every Destiel shipper, I've just never, it's always from that corner though. Like, not every Destiel shipper, obviously. I'm sure there's some sweet people, but it just seems most of it is coming from that corner. But I really liked Walker. It was so good. I think Jared did a really good job of separating himself from Sam. It was so good. Like, the end, like when Mickey had came and he like went like that to pull the tailgate up, I was like, oh, that was good. I liked that. It was hard to see him getting completely drunk and not paying attention to his kids. It hurt my heart. But it's obviously they're gonna set up like this whole redemption thing. I was surprised to see how quickly his wife died. I mean, like, I knew Jen was gonna be, you know, die. I didn't know it was gonna be like 50 seconds into the show. I thought we'd get, like, you know, at least half an episode with her or something. And I wish Jared did a great acting. I wish, when he called, like, I wish he would have, like, found out in a different way. Because, like, you hear gunshots and then he just reacts as if she died without knowing it. But I guess, I don't know. I don't know. But I wish he just found out. But his reaction was really good. That scream. I definitely like the second half of the episode better than the first half, probably because the first half I was still trying to, like, separate the Sammy from the Jared and be like, it's different, it's new. But and I'm not usually a cowboy hat person. I do not like cowboy stuff, and I do not like western type stuff, but I love this. And Jared is the exception with a cowboy hat. That and my husband, I'm sure. But I really enjoyed it. Jen, so beautiful. It was so cute to see them all happy for like 3 seconds, and it was cute to see him being an amazing dad for 5 seconds before tragedy struck him. And I saw somebody saying that like, it was never confirmed that he realized she was dead, but it is, because when he has the chip and he's like, what is the chip for? And chills on that scene. It was good. But, like, he mentioned that when he saw her body, her eyes, so I forgot for a second, but I think he said that her eyes were something. So that's confirmation that he did, you know, physically see her dead. But yeah, I would have rathered him, like, not figure out that way over the phone, but it's still really, really good. And there's already been kind of theories. I think it's gonna go really, really deep into, like, because what Jared said about the kids, people are twisting that completely wrong. I think he just meant the show is gonna tackle important issues, and that is what made him want to do it. Please don't hate Jared for texts and an article that it's so hard to take. It's so easy to take text the wrong way. And he has to talk about Walker without spoiling it. And we all know Jared has a little bit of an issue with spoiling things on accident. we know that he does do that on accident. But yeah, but I loved it. I really did. And I already knew a lot of the actors. Sorry, my pants were bunching up. I had already watched 3 seasons of The 100, like way before this. Not way before, but a few months ago, before I knew Mickey was going to be his partner. And I really liked it. Octavia was my favorite, but then Raven was my second favorite. So when I saw that she was going to be his partner, I was like, and I like Mickey. There's some people saying that, she's too bossy. She's like, no. She's a strong, independent woman. Let's not bash her for being strong. No, don't do that. She's really good too. And his brother, I'm forgetting his name in the show, but Keegan Allen. I know him from Pretty Little Liars. He was Toby. Okay. Now, Toby was not my favorite, but I probably, if I want to rewatch Pretty Little Liars, I would like Toby more because of Walker, because I really liked his portrayal and all the brother bond already. It's cool. I mean, there ain't gonna be no brother bond by Sam or Dean, but we don't have to compare their brother bond to Sam and Dean because this is a completely separate thing. And I think the Supernatural fandom, I think it needs to get a grip on reality. Like, you can be sad about the show, and Jared is always going to be Sam Winchester, but you can't just drag him because he's not playing Sam Winchester. I've seen a lot of hate about that too. Like, guys. And then a lot of people are comparing Jensen and Jared, saying Jensen should have had this role. And people are saying that Jared was the second person and Jensen got the role. That's actually wrong. That's you guys misinterpreting text again. This role was created for Jared and with Jared in mind. Jared was offered it first. However, Jared was only interested in doing executive producing at first, not the acting. So he was thinking about offering the role to Jensen and just, helping direct and stuff. But he got really interested in the story and he wanted to do it. That's what it is. I mean, like, guys, stop. People saying Jensen would be better. Jensen has his own project, which he's going to do amazing at. Why do you guys always have to compare Jensen and Jared and then make it seem like Jared is the lesser of the two? I don't understand, but it's very harmful. Jared struggles through depression and anxiety, and if you think he doesn't see this shit, he does. Like, it's so hurtful to me. Like, I'm very upset, but I really did like Walker. I get a little off topic because the hate's been really driving me crazy, but it's so good. It's so good. I left a 10-star review. I really enjoyed it. I liked it. And it's funny seeing how tall Jared is for once, because we know he's tall. He's 6'4", but, well, he says he's 6'4", but if y'all read that article, he's actually closer to 6'5". But he doesn't want to put that on stuff because it'd be harder to, like, get jobs, I guess. I think that's what I read. But anyway, so good. But it's funny seeing how tall he is because Jensen's really tall too, but Jensen's really tall. So seeing Jared and Jensen together, there's a big height difference, but it's not so much. And now you see it, like, when he was walking in the police station, his hat, like, was almost touching the ceiling. It was so good. Oh, and fans saw he was wearing a shirt that looked like Dean's. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but knowing Jared, it probably was. But yeah, I really liked it. It's really good. I like Mickey. I like Keegan Allen. I forget his name in the show. I like Mickey's boyfriend. I know, I am failing at the names right now because, forgive me, the premiere just aired. And I was too busy screaming and fawning over Jared Padalecki. I'm going to have to watch it a second time. Oh, one thing though, a lot of people were complaining about, like, the audio, the music being too loud, and that they really couldn't hear the dialogue. I too had trouble hearing the dialogue. But I mean, like, I am half deaf. Like, not joking. I'm literally half deaf. So that I can't have a valid opinion on that, but for me it was very hard. I put the subtitles on. I want to see if there's anything else I need to cover. My favorite scene was like when Jared or Walker was like running in that light gray shirt, and then like when he took the hat off. It's my favorite scene. Oh, and the scene with his kids. Oh, Stella. Stella might be gay. Okay, it's confirmed that Keegan Allen, his character is, which is awesome. And I hear we're going to get to meet his fiance next week. But I'm so rooting for Stella to be gay with her friend. I don't know what her... Bad with the name. I'm going to learn all these names, I promise. Next video, I will know all these names. But I am all for it. Yes. And people are saying there's no representation. Y'all just hating for no reason. Stop it. Just stop it. But it's really good. We did not get to see a lot of his wife. But, I mean, I'm sure we're not going to get to see a lot of her. We're going to get a few flashbacks. But I don't think there's going to be too much of her. Because the pilot barely had her. Yeah, the way they framed her death, the way they put her death was kind of weird because it just happened so fast. I was like, Jesus, can we build it up? But I guess that's because of the mystery. They can't, the whole season 1 is going to be revolving her death and like the mystery of what the hell happened. So I get why it's framed like that because they can't like really go into it without like, oh, you just spoiled the whole show. So yeah. I don't want it to be, but I think... I almost said Sam. I have a feeling Walker's brother might have something to do with it. I don't know. Maybe. I don't want it to, though. He might have something to do with it. Because he didn't want him to... He's like, just leave the case alone. Like, just leave it alone. So, I don't know. But I loved Walker. I give it a 10 out of 10. And I definitely recommend. And I know it sounds biased because I'm a huge Sam, Jared girl, but it's really good. And Western stuff usually isn't my thing. Like, it's just not. I don't like cowboy stuff, like, but this was really good. It's different than Chuck Norris. It's different than Chuck Norris's. Like, it's different than the original. But I like that because it's not, like, when you reboot shows, it's not supposed to be the same. And I'm usually not a reboot kind of person, but I never watched the original anyway, so. But yeah, it's going to be completely different. Like, you can't just trash reboots because it's different. Like, trust me, they rebooted Charmed, and I had no interest in that, but guess what? Did I hate on it? Did I trash it? Did I leave poor reviews? No, I just didn't watch it. Just do that, you haters. I don't feel the need why people have to make it known that they seriously hate something. I don't get it. Like, do you want a plate of cookies filled with hateful chocolate chips? Like, I don't understand. Okay, anyway. Alright, bye guys. I will try to do Walker reviews every week. For all, like, 5 of you that will watch. Bye guys.